right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here to the semifinals of the ASL Bacon Weekly. We've made it this far already, and whoever wins this series will be playing Bly in the finals. Is it going to be this guy in the top left corner, representing himself? It is the Red Protoss, Arthur.
And his opponent, the Orange Protoss player from rival SC2 League. Put your hands together for Seigfried! Or Seigfried.
Yeah.
Seigfried.
Seigfried. Siegfried.
He's jamming. He's jamming. It's jamming, man.
What if he is? Just like chilling, listening to some reggae as he plays some PvP, just like, all right. Well, I know Wiedemans does that. You know, he's just like, all right, let's do this, man.
Wiedemans is like, when I watch that, I just feel stupid though. Like, I'm just gonna be like, I'm like, I don't know what's going on, man. Oh man, not like Wiedemans, but like the whole aura of his channel. I'm like, is this StarCraft?
Yeah.
I
don't even know. Like, if
I just want to play
Wiedemans
Warcraft
zone,
3.
yeah.
I want to play Warcraft 3 now for the headhunters. Something want me to do? Who you want me to kill?
I'm sad that I didn't really get to play much Warcraft 3. Actually, you know, like
Trigonal and I have been playing Warcraft 3 against each other lately, just like for fun. You should join us. We'll have a free for all.
Yeah. All right. I'll be ready. I will need like some real nice training though.
Oh, we'll train you. Both Trigonal and I were professional.
Okay, because I have no idea what I'm doing.
We'll see. Okay, guys, this is a PvP. That is why we're talking a lot in the beginning, because nothing is happening. But Arthur does take a second gas, and he's got 3 into each, which is kind of funny, because I was casting Gemini in every single game. They went 3 into each gas, but they didn't go Stargate. They went Blankstalker. And I was like so dang confused. So we'll see what comes out of Arthur here. Seigfried, though, is scouted by Arthur, and Arthur's like, okay, cool, you're being economic. I'm good.
Yeah. Well, as we go here, though, I mean, we saw Arthur already in the previous series. In the beginning, right? He favored the kind of Blink style. And then it was on this map that he did it. I'm not sure if he would do it here, if he's played Siegfried a bit more than he had played, who is it that he had played? T-Bull. You know, I'm not sure if he's ever played T-Bull before. But for some weird reason, I feel like, have Arthur and Siegfried ever met before? I
mean, Siegfried does play a lot of ladder also. T-Bull does,
Yeah.
so they may have. I think with T-Bull, like you were saying, he didn't know him, so he was playing safe builds, and then it was kind of like, oh, cool. I'm actually just like slightly ahead overall. Let's just push.
Yeah.
Let's see if that happens in this, though. Siegfried is on every ASL Prime thing, every qualifier, trying to get himself there. This is the final, or no, this is going up to the finals, though. So whoever wins this best of 3 will face Bly in a best of 5. Seigfried, he's taking no shenanigans, man. He's going into it.
Oh my god, yeah, he's just going in right here, man. Already getting that proxy pylon is going to be a big 3-gate pressure, at least, because he is on 2 gases on each. It's going to be a lot of stalkers, I'm assuming, but 4 sentries coming out of Arthur. It's a very, very interesting opener. He's just going to try to delay here for as much as he can, and then attempt to outproduce Siegfried.
4 sentries, not quite enough to constantly force field, but it should just push back Siegfried, because all he was doing there is, I'm going to, like, what is the... It's not even a stalker rush. It's a zealot stalker push. So, for now, a little bit of an awkward situation for Siegfried. Gets his own sentry and really hopes to maybe pull some sentries down, force field, do a nice force field, and pick some off. He will have the contain. Arthur, though, he did open up only 2-gate into... Actually, he opened up 3-gate into Robo, so actually Arthur was doing a very safe build himself. I don't think they've played each other on ladder.
No, he's just gonna do some crazy... This is such a... yeah, I've never actually seen something like this before, but usually when you expect a 4-gate, I guess, right? But it is only going to be a 3-gate? Yeah, right? Adding so many sentries here.
What I'm saying with the 3-gate is, build order wise, when I do Protoss research about new build orders, when I try to know them, a 3-gate Robo is like the most basic, simple safe build you can do is Protoss, is why it looks awkward. Normally, the pro players don't do it, and actually, Seigfried's going to lose one of his Stalkers here. This will put Arthur ahead in the Stalker count. He can kill that army. He can kill it right now.
Oh, wow, he actually could. Yeah, he's going to go for the Nexus, though? Nope, he's going for the Stalkers here. Does he know about the Nexus? He does know about it, so still being very aggressive. This is an awkward position to be in if you are Seigfried.
Wastes his force field, too, right there for Seigfried. He does not have another force field. Arthur, maybe he'll just go into the high ground. No, sentries being warped in. They're not going to be quick enough, and more Stalkers on the way for Arthur, and he's just going to be able to go through this. Now, the reason why you don't normally do the 3-gate robo is purely because it's so safe if your opponent does like, oh, GG, Arthur wins game 1.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Coda game number 2 of this best of 3 series. I am Tempo, joined by Drenok.
Oh yeah.
This one is going to be fighting off against Bly. And is it going to be this guy who is down 1? Representing Rival Gaming, it is Seigfried.
And his opponent, hoping not to get fried, with the properly spelled name representing himself and Korea, the Red Protoss player, Arthur. This is a very nice zoom in. Whenever I see zoom ins on channels that don't have like the team name, I just feel awkward because I'm like, what am I looking at? Their Nexus? Like realistically here, what am I looking at, guys? I'm just like, oh yeah, it's a sexy Nexus.
Yeah. Just like, hey, look at it with the chrono boost. That would have been such a shame if we weren't able to have that beautiful animation. If they did remove the macro mechanics completely.
Oh, that would. Oh no.
What happened? What do we got? Something crazy going? Oh, just
just the removal of macro mechanics.
Yeah,
nothing too crazy. Both players looking a little bit like game 1. We'll see. That would be great if like one I gotta do that to you one time when I'm casting. Very adamantly.
It's like out of nowhere.
Very adamantly be like, oh no. You're like, what's wrong? He's like, he's 2 seconds off. Oh, he's 2 seconds off.
Oh, like something really
really stupid, but just try to throw you off tempo.
Damn, off tempo. You know me.
Oh no, you on tempo.
So, but what do we got? Somebody that does like to play on tempo is definitely Arthur. You know, it's always being like I was saying earlier, that killer instinct. I think it's a very important skill to have. Especially when you are. It depends if you're like sometimes when you're playing somebody and you know you miss an opportunity to kill them and then they're able to come back. But with this pylon placement, I feel like he is gonna. Oh no, that's actually on his side of the map. I thought Arthur put like a pylon on the other side.
You know
of the map,
what's great? Is I was referring to the idea of it as kind of being a Zerg mentality. It is the killer instinct. It is an instinct.
Yeah, true.
To know that this is when I hit. So I like it. I like it a lot. Tempo, perfectly on
nice.
tempo here.
I think it's just like one of those things that you do need to capitalize on, especially in PvP, where if it does end up stabilizing, you get into this position where it's really hard until you get to the really late game to really end the game. So you know. I'm sure Arthur's played a lot of games. I mean, both of these players, right? Like, you know, we were mentioning even Seigfried.
He had like 11,000 games.
Yeah,
not actually joking. Like he actually had 11,000 games.
It's kind of crazy. But yeah, very interesting pylon placement here for Arthur. He's just gonna put it out there. I'm wondering maybe to spot in case somebody, if he did try to put down another one, like or Seigfried tried to put down an aggressive one, but.
I think that's a good idea. You could also see something like if Seigfried yeah, exactly. If Seigfried pushes into Arthur, he could have a maybe force field the back of the ramp, keep him in or something. Different things you could do, but there is the Dark Shrine.
Oh boy. Yeah. It is on the way, and Arthur is gonna be able to spot the pylon. Whoa, he was using his probe, or rather his stalker, really like I think it was like meticulously scouting all over the place. Like he went to his natural, goes over to his third, and then he goes over and he finds the pylon here. Yeah, he's checking everywhere.
I don't know what this is with Arthur because technically the build he just did isn't the safe 3-gate robo. It's a really awkward version of it, how he placed down the buildings. I'm really curious to come back and see. The gateways are kind of an awkward placement timings. But maybe he was scouting. Maybe it's in his head that I could totally go Twilight Council. Like if he's doing aggression or whatever, I can match him and I can beat him, knowing that he can. If we do the same thing, we should be able to do it. But like I was saying, this is the power of the 3-gate robo. You're gonna have a you have a mortal out for stalker pressure. You have a observer out for DT pressure. You kind of cover all your bases, and then you have 3 gates. You can also straight up defend a proxy 2 and a proxy 4 and a 4-gate.
Yeah. Huh. This is a safe kind of style we're seeing out of Arthur again, and he puts down a Nexus already. He's getting out an observer, and the DTs are going to be morphing in or warping in now. There is a proxy pylon on the left side of the map. But Arthur's going to be able to hold this really easily. It's not even going to be close. The observer is here, so he's expecting it. You know, he's expecting it. He knows exactly what's up.
He will expect it, and I love how he doesn't use that first observer for a scout. He's sort of like, cool, there, I see what you're doing now. Just kind of, yeah, you get out of here.
Wow.
Beautiful force fields. You see it so much at the high level, but as a Protoss player also, you don't realize how hard that is to perfectly line them up like that. Like, it's a skill.
I mean, and it's a DT too. Like, yeah, he put down the pylon there to block the Nexus. Like, everything Arthur's doing right now is just, it's kind of insane. Like, he's on top of everything that Seigfried wants to do, and yeah,
his natural base is like 80 seconds fat. You said it perfectly. He's on top of everything.
This guy, I don't know, man. This guy's he's a beast. He's gonna go in here. He might even be able to cancel this Nexus of Seigfried, and he might even be able to contain here with the sentries as well. I mean, this is just a really nice play. Very kind of like surgical play almost.
He's gonna be able to take out the natural.
Apart. Yeah. Oh, for
sure. Force field the ramp. He's screwed. He can't do anything. There.
Like, what are you gonna do here as Seigfried? You're gonna lose the Nexus, and then Arthur's gonna have a sick economic advantage.
Like, right now, he could just A-move into the army. If they were in the middle of the map, it would go to Arthur. He's got so many more stalkers. Yes, a second Immortal is out. We'll see, though. No Blink, which is really interesting seeing as Arthur is Korean. Now, not being racist with that, but more of in Pro League and all the GSL, that you often see Protosses not get Blink to do a Blink timing. If they do see it timing, they'll do it, but more as a utility, that it's just such a good upgrade. Why not get it in the mid to early game anyways? And I really like that, but we're not seeing that from Arthur. He's playing so safely, putting his gas into actually getting a Forge upgrades, getting a Robo Bay. He's just going to go into standard late game where Seigfried can never match him because, I mean, he's down workers, he's down a base.
Jeez. What do you do from here, man? Like 38 probes to 23, and then you're kind of doing the same thing.
By the time Seigfried played it safe too with the DT rush, I think. Kind of the idea about it, yes, it was aggressive, but by the time he took the natural, he had to have all in from there already. Like, it's just a painful position. I don't know how to describe it in a way. Like, he could take it. Like, I don't think he can win it from here. We'll see, though, guys, if Seigfried can do something. Maybe a Warp Prism drop, but Arthur has already got, like, DTs he's got pylons everywhere, so...
to spot and whatnot, yeah. So yeah, War Prism would be one of the ways to get back. It's not like he can go Dark Shrine like went behind or anything, right? Because he already tried that strategy, and it's like, well, I can put down another Dark Shrine.
Yeah. Great casters think alike, tempo. Great
indeed. I love it.
Oh, actually, if you look at Arthur's natural base, you could have a beautiful Zealot. Oh, actually, you couldn't. Maybe you can get through the mineral lines. I think Zealots. You could do a Zealot warp in from a Warp Prism. You see he's got a wall off for his larger units. I think only a Zealot can get through those small cracks of the mineral line. You could do like the most crazy ever thing attack. We do see Seigfried slightly quicker Colossus, but is my response to this.
Just like Lasai.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's going to be a really, really tough situation here for Seigfried, but, I mean, the kind of things you can do is something that Arthur's already doing, which is the double robo. Like, this is something that I would say would be a way for Seigfried to come back, you know? Like, all right, I'm never going to really catch up, but at least maybe I can get some Colossi out and try to get ahead here in that department. The economy's just not that strong, though. It's kind of scary here that Arthur is going to be the one that's already ahead and is making double Colossi. You know what I mean? Like, off of being already ahead. Like, this is just one of those situations where Seigfried is kind of trying to do the same thing. I don't know if he realizes it. Yeah, he does know now, so it's just nothing. Just feeling helpless, right? It's like, what can you do? He must feel so helpless right now.
And he's down a game. He can't give up. He's fought so hard trying to make it. Arthur's on a third. We'll see. This is interesting though. I feel like I want to give him hope, but there's no way I can think in my head. There was so much delay early on from the natural. The natural was denied by a pylon and then killed. Actually, was it canceled or killed? It's a very large sigh. And now, what Arthur's getting the Storm. Basically, the Storm is saying, in any PvP, I'm at the point where I have everything I need. I don't need to go any more. I just play it out.
Yeah, he's just in a beautiful spot, right? And he's not attacking into it. He's not. I think that would have been a great thing if Arthur decided to try to attack, and then Seigfried would have
he's playing
hold it.
Like 100% safely. Like he's just like cool.
Safe. Yeah, and he's even gonna lose a stalker here. Arthur though, gonna lose 2 of his stalkers. Has to be careful. But the Colossus count at home for Arthur is 4, Drenok.
It all comes down to the Colossus count too, sadly, in a lot of these games. We'll see, though, earlier on, Arthur had a little bit quicker ETL, but they both do now have ETL. Arthur also has +1 attack, well, nothing for Seigfried. He's going to have to make a beautiful attack. The third base of Arthur was canceled. He's playing like a billion times safe here. 5 Colossi versus 2. Here's the attack. The concave is great for Arthur, but we'll see. If Seigfried can take this, he would definitely. I would say he moves on to the finals no matter what if he can take this game. We'll see, though, guys. Colossi goes.
Yeah, I mean, just looking at it now, there's just so many Colossi here for Arthur. They're just gonna go on, and I mean,
Seigfried.
He's gonna pick that up though, and the hallucinated Colossus will take a bit of damage. But I mean, Drenok, at the end of the day, it's just a lost cause. But you know, just trying to keep it in there and fight the good fight. But Arthur takes it in an incredibly dominating fashion.
Thanks for watching the video. Please subscribe to support the ASL by hitting the button now.